come on, work, you stupid. Hey, everybody, this is Retrokid Reviews. Unfortunately, with a, I guess, laggy, internet. Well, my laptop's fine. It's just, for some reason, everything else on my internet is slow as hell. So, vlog it is! To a movie I know way the hell too damn well. But, well, since Godzilla's coming out this week, I might as well do a vlog retro review of 98's Godzilla. I'm drained, guys, just even thinking that, but I'm also drained, personal life. Nothing crazy, again, family related wise, no, none of that. It's just my job. Cruddy day, shit happens. And unfortunately, it's the same thing here at home with my laptop. So, technical difficulty, jokes aside, I might as well just bite this damn bullet. Before I get to that, I'm gonna put a card up on Matt McMuscles. I think 1/4 of the former Super Best Friends sorry, I just got back from work, still mush mouthing aside. He did a great job. He's doing a Godzilla week. He just had a drunk explanation of the entire Godzilla series, Toho-wise. So I recommend both those videos if you guys just want to see. It's just a professional look for, proper, kaiju fans. Talk about the big G himself. Or in this case, Zilla. Yeah, I was a child in the 90s, I don't know if you noticed. And this is one of those rare things where I don't want to call Zilla a Maritoku, and I'm probably gonna be, well, I'm gonna be beating my head in the wall when I'm gonna be titling this type of review right now. It's a movie review still. It's what everyone has bitched about. It's crap. Matthew Project tried. God bless him. He tried his best. But nah, you couldn't make the top list that good. Funny you should. I think I should mention that. Apparently, one of the producers is also last name is the topless, and I guess Roland liked it as a character name. Again, go figure. And let's not have the elephant in the room busting at my door anymore. Yeah, Roland shit. Apparently, in his mind, he hates it when the monster and Godzilla fight at the end. Okay, Roland. Ever heard of reading the room? Because you needed to read the room on that one. Again, I'm going to be paraphrasing what pretty much everyone has said about the damn movie. The production was breakneck. Like, again, most movies were in the 90s when you got a toy line attached to it. Hell, I'm pretty sure it was the same thing with Men in Black, and honestly, if you guys want me to do a full, I guess, movie marathon quickie with the entire Men in Black trilogy, let me know in the comments. Give me a like, all that notification buzz. How it is. So yeah, same deal here, video game wise. Even the weird as hell Puff Daddy music video that I've never sat through all the way, mainly because why Jimmy Page as your sample track? I don't know. So yeah, that's just the promotion side of things. The plot itself is, it's fine. It just needed work. Like, pretty much everything. The monster design for Godzilla himself needed work. I mean, the fact you have it here in New York makes sense as a major city to use, which is not bad. I'm not mad at that. Also, ironically, they did get the weather right, because it does rain like cats and dogs here. It was heavy on the way home, actually. So that's probably the last ounce of positive things I could say to Roland. Because apparently he also had the bright idea of having Joel, Siskel, and Ebert be there as the mayor and his assistant, so that they don't, talk trash about the movie, since they're going to review it later down that year. No, they double down. No. If you could look up old, I guess their articles and their actual reviews during their show, hopefully I can get a retro link to that. If it's up there, good on me. If not, good on them still. Regardless, it's worth Googling, it's worth the hunt, honestly. So yeah, it was a weird subplot anyway. And yeah, it's just after that, human character-wise, it's just a bunch of character actors everyone has seen. I'm gonna butcher this name to death. It's very French, sorry. But as the actor played Leon in Leon the Professional, dude's amazing in that movie. I love him and his work, leading on after that. He was relatively unknown at the time and easily chewed the most scenery and stole the most scenes when you see him around in the movie. That's, again, a minor positive, just like, you know. Also, the creation of Godzilla in this turn of events was apparently the French did it, even though they had the lowest count of nukes. Politics stuff aside, that's just weird, just on principle. But yeah, another thing I'm beating around the bush is the design itself is trash. Now, at the time, it was fine with the CG and everything, because, again, none of us got used to oversaturated colors and all that kind of stuff like that. But now, looking at it 21 years later, which, by the way, that movie is now legal enough to drink, so if anyone who's doing, like, a drink every time he sees a crappy scene from that movie, I am right there with you guys. I will bring the goddamn Jägermeister if I gotta. Anyway, the design didn't age well, the CG was a little off, and they really needed more practical. They did technically do practical for the finale, when they were inside his mouth with the taxi stuff. Again, as much as I would love to just have my camera stationary and just bitch about this for another, we got time, like maybe 30-40 minutes on just how shit this movie is. Again, it's a retro quickie, and honestly, this movie deserves to go back to. I guess consider this the non-spoilers version if you guys still want to see this movie. Please don't, honestly. Don't give Roland any more money than he already has. And everyone and myself will also say this is probably the turning point of where the following disaster movies afterward gave the most diminishing returns, where nobody really cared anymore, and he was just there doing stuff. So, that being said, apologies again for not having the Batman and TMNT movie review. I did review it. I've mentioned it in the Stardust React. For some reason, it's my internet that doesn't want to work. Editing it's going to be a nightmare. Again, I'm really 100% sorry. And that also being said, I might also be doing mobile vlog again to do the actual Godzilla King of the Monsters review. Now, this is technically me back on the hunt, thanks to Roland, of all people. But that being said, I am still in the hunt. I hope to Christ the fights are going to be better than King of the Monsters for what early reviews are saying. And since you got Gager, you might as well go all in. That being said, end card's coming up, and take care, subscribe, and out.